My name is Lilian Bern. I'm a holistic therapist and trainer, and I live outside of Rogers, Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas. And I've been a member of the Ozark Research Institute since the mid-90s. And today, my presentation is How to Be Healthy, Happy, and Wise in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. I decided to do this topic because it's my area of interest as a holistic therapist and because I feel qualified. I'm 76 and a half. My next birthday is in May, and I'll be 77. And I practice what I preach. I'm actually healthy, happy, and wise. That could be bragging a little, but it's the truth. So I want to share with you some of my wisdom. I want to share with you some of my experience and what I know, and hope to motivate you and maybe give you hope, give you enthusiasm, give you tools so that you can do this. Anybody can do this. Okay. So I claim these qualities, and I consider this the third stage of our life. First stage is sort of development and growth. Second stage is establishing. And then this stage, depending on how we look at it, could be either declining or it could be attaining. And the choice is kind of ours, I think. Pretty sure. Anyway, I call this third age the golden age because gold is very valuable. Other people call this the golden years as well. But also the sunsets are golden, and golden, so the sunset comes before the dark, and it could be for some people the most beautiful part of the day. So I want you to think about that metaphor. So I'm going to give you some definitions that are not really from my dictionary, but they're my definition. Healthy means feeling and functioning well. Mentally, physically, emotionally, relationally, and spiritually. Feeling and functioning. It means that your beliefs are such that you like and you love yourself, and that you choose foods, friends, and situations that expand your aura. That means make you more alive, give you energy and life force, energy to do what you're supposed to do, and energy to do what you choose to do, and energy to be the best you. You've been practicing how to be you, and now this is the time when we get to really do it. So, for example, another way in terms of choices, we don't do choices that are in some way harmful to us. We have learned that choices can be beneficial or detrimental or neutral. And so an example is that you don't eat sugar, even though it tastes good, because you know that even though it tastes good, it produces inflammation. And you don't want to have inflammation because inflammation is one of the aspects of every chronic disease process. Healthy also means that you know the bodies are made to move. Walk, swim, kayak, I do that. Play ping pong, play golf. And minds need to be still. Meditation, contemplation, enough sleep, daydreaming. It also means that you're willing to occasionally get help before you're in trouble, before you get overly stressed or weak or sick. Healthy also means that you can reach out to people because of your needs. Some of your needs you can meet yourself, and some of them we need some help with. So, connection, support, conversation, hugs, confidence. And you can say no and walk away from toxic relationships. You can say no when too many demands are put on you. You can set limits. Healthy also means that you can have a cup of ice cream, but would not eat half a carton in one day. Now I'm going to talk about happy. Happy means you have more good moods than bad moods. You're more grateful for your life choices than regretful. You do things that you like that are also good for you, beneficial to you, and maybe even beneficial to others. You have more enthusiasm than resistance to the daily tasks that your life is about. Happy also means that you look forward to your days and your nights. You relish your dreams. You like your solitude, as well as your social, family, and spousal time with your kids. Happy means moment by moment that you're in your body, paying attention to your feelings and your needs, and you're willing to take action on your own behalf. You don't wait for somebody else to figure out what you need. Your inner voice says, yes, I can. Yes, I will. Happy is also smiling frequently, and sometimes even laughing hard. Happy is also having gratitude and appreciation for little things like a flower or a butterfly, or your dog coming over and spontaneously licking your hand. Happy is when things turn out as you wished, and you feel satisfied, you feel accomplished, you feel fulfilled. Happy is also when something is difficult and hard, and it doesn't seem to be going your way, and you keep on, you persevere, you don't give up, you persist against the odds, and ultimately succeed. And then you're so pleased, you're so happy, you're so proud of yourself. I remember this particular sense of satisfaction and joy when some years back I was the founder of several nonprofits in California. And when I was able to get them funded, it was just amazing. And I did so much good for so many people. I also remember that feeling of joy when I had had severe pneumonia and I was recovering and found myself running on a beach in Hawaii. And now comes wise. So wise doesn't mean that you don't ever make any mistakes. It does mean that when you make a mistake, you can apologize. Could be to yourself, could be to someone else, another human, it could be even to an animal. And that you do repair work. You correct the mistake. You don't sweep it under the rug. You don't blame somebody else. And you learn something from that mistake. so you don't repeat it. Wise means you are centered and calm most of the time. I don't expect perfection. You are not very reactive. You have emotions and feelings, but they don't take over you. You think, you feel, and congruently take actions that fit for the situation and for the person that you are. Things don't really upset you or scare you like when you were younger. You trust in life or God or the universe, and you trust in yourself. You know that you're resilient. You can recover from things because you already have, I'm sure. You also can learn from hard things that happened. And amazingly, you have now less problems than you used to. You manage money better. You manage time better. You do what you're supposed to do, and you do what your heart desires. You understand that your time here on planet Earth is limited. And so you have the ability to set priorities about you wish to experience in this lifetime, and you do that. Wisdom also means you have already learned that there are consequences to everything, and take the time to look at the consequence before you speak, before you act. I think wisdom is possibly the most important quality, so that you don't make choices out of fear or out of greed or out of habit, but out of a congruent place of your needs, your desires, and the outcomes that are beneficial to you and to others. The ultimate wisdom for me is to have no regrets at the hour of my death. And there's a little more to all of this. So, about you now. If you were impulsive, spontaneous, thoughtless, reactive, egocentric, who, me? No. In your youth or middle years, this age may be your opportunity of a lifetime, this lifetime, to rectify, correct, make amends, and become the person that your dog thinks you are, deep inside, the person that you wish to be, that you could be. If you were very careful, slow, and usually felt unprepared for things and procrastinated, you thought too much about not making mistakes, not acting on things, and you put others first all the time and put yourself last. These elder years might be your opportunity to make up for lost time. Maybe your time to learn to be good to yourself without indulgence. Maybe your time to really self-love and pursue your wishes, your dreams, honor yourself. Now, if life went by very quickly for you, and you've put many things under the bridge or under the bed, you might say, it's too late for me. Stop that. It's never too late until you're buried. In our elder years, we often start to do life reviews, things that we approve about how we lived, also regrets of commission, so things that we did that we wish we hadn't done, and also regrets of omission, These are things that we didn't do, that we wish we had done. So if you're wise, you will realize that you're given this third stage of life to do repair work for yourself, to do what you had been wishing to do, to be who you could be, your best you. If you have the belief that says what's done, it's done, what's in the past, I am here to tell you that that's not true. It's never too late, because energetically, life on this planet is one continuous now moment, connecting to another continuous now moment. In us, at a soul level, we can connect with other souls. We can connect with our younger selves. And we can even connect with people who are not deceased, people who are not here in body. Now, they may not teach this in school or in church, but we folks at the Ozark Research Institute know these things to be true. Have you ever wondered why old age is called the golden years? I already mentioned this. For one, gold is a very valuable commodity, and so is this third era of our lives. For another, sunsets are golden, and they come before the ending of each day. And for many people, they're cherished and enjoyed more than other times of the day. Think about all the pictures of sunsets that we've seen. Society has myths about aging, which create beliefs and expectations in people. And I'm going to name a few. After 40, you start to go downhill and everything diminishes. After 65, you should be retired. In the end, you're less desirable in the workforce. After 60, your memory declines. More and more, and it becomes harder to learn new things. It is normal to gain weight and become a couch potato when you're older or when you retire. Everybody inevitably acquires some chronic illnesses that are incurable and diminish what we're capable of, and we decay. And I want you right now, I'm going to take a moment, but take just a little bit of time and jot down any other such beliefs that you've heard or maybe that you have. Now, I'm going to tell you from the bottom of my heart, my soul, and my brain that these beliefs are not true. So I would like you to repeat after me. Say this to yourself and anybody that will listen. I refuse to believe in those myths. They're not the truth for everyone. They may be true for some people, but they're not my belief and they're not my reality. Say, I hope to live until, and take it just a second spontaneously, if you'd like to live through your 80s, through your 90s, or you'd like to live to be 100. And say that. So claim that you can live and approximately decide how long in good health. So claim my health is continuously improving because I'm making beneficial choices. So my health span is equal to my lifespan. Say this again. I can choose how long I want to live, and my health span is equal to my lifespan. That could be one of your new truths or an affirmation. And I'm going to add, I welcome a sudden death at the time my soul is ready to fly, or at the time I have completed my mission and my contracts of this lifetime on planet Earth. And so that's it. Blessings. May you live healthy, happy, and may you be wise. Thanks for listening and sharing.